Hi, welcome back to a new video, and in this one we're going to be looking back to 1983 and the Minolta Disc7. Now, normally I wouldn't review or talk about a camera that I can't shoot and get some results for you on, and with the Disc7 being a disc camera, I have no ability to do that. Disc film you'd have to try and source yourself from old stock. Getting it developed will be an absolute pain. Even scanning it would be extremely tricky. But the Disc7, which I got as part of my last job lot, and I'll leave a link to the video for that as well down in the description, so you can go and have a look at that if you want. The Disc7 intrigued me, and the more I've looked into it, the more I've wanted to make a video about it, because this is effectively a selfie camera from 1983. Now, these retailed in 83 for £60, which is roughly the equivalent of £200 in this day and age, and it's quite an unusual little camera. Now, Minolta touted this as being a high quality disc camera, and in a few ways they were quite right about that, because most disc cameras at the time used cheap plastic lenses, whereas Minolta were extremely forthright in their advertising in saying that this has optical glass lens, and the lens was the same glass quality that they used in their SLRs, which at the time were winning things like Camera of the Year awards. So, you know, they put a lot of stead into the optics behind this, so they'd manufactured what they considered to be a high quality disc camera. But that's not where the unusual nature of the Disc7 ends. A long way from it. Now, it's in some ways fairly standard in terms of being a disc camera, so if you've not seen one of these before, if I just step a bit closer, you've got a little lever to open the back. You'd pop the disc film in, close it up, that would lock it, and that would then either, depending on the disc camera, you'd manually advance it, or you'd use the inbuilt winder to advance it. And this has got an inbuilt winder, but we'll come back to that in a little while, because a number of things intrigued me about this camera when I unboxed it as part of the job lot. Now, the first one is if I just pull down the little on-off switch, which is just here, and what I noticed was you've got this mirror just here, and that is basically so that you can use this as a selfie camera, and that combined with the little switch there which puts it in the close-up mode is the perfect distance for your selfie photographs. Now, to aid you with this little swing out piece just here can be used as a stand for the self timer, but importantly what it's also got is it's threaded just here, and I'll pop a picture of this up on screen for you. You could actually get a selfie stick for it. You know, you could buy this as an optional accessory, or you could buy it in a kit form with it. And the selfie stick attached on there, now this one didn't come with one, but you'll have seen the picture by now. The little screw thread on the side here, this is a standard cable release, and the selfie stick had a cable release on it, and basically you'd put that in there, hold the selfie stick at the correct distance, press the button, and there you go, you've just taken your selfie. They also advertised that you could use this to shoot over the top of crowds and things like this. So it was certainly, with, you know, the trend for selfies now being, oh god, I've no idea how long, but I would imagine decades old almost now, but 1983, that I think beats just about everybody else out for a dedicated selfie mode on a camera with a selfie stick available for it as well. So you have this handy little attachment here, but the last thing that really intrigued me about this camera, beyond the obvious selfie function, was when I unboxed it, one of the things I could not for the life of me work out was where the battery in it went. And this led me incorrectly to believe this might be some kind of clockwork mechanism. It's not. In their infinite wisdom, Minolta fitted this camera with a built-in lithium battery. That's right, you can't change the battery on these. Nope, not at all. You had to send it back to Minolta to get the battery changed. And they rated the battery at a 5-year lifespan. Now, this is obviously considerably older than 5 years. You know, you've got what? It's 2025 now, so, you know, 83, 93, 2003, 2013, 2023. The battery in this is over 40 years old. It's still just about got power. I'm not quite sure how good the power in it would be, but the self-timer also still works as well. Hear it beeping away there, and in a moment it will give us now, as you can hear, that battery is most definitely on its last legs, but I think that's fairly impressive going, given its rated 5-year lifespan. Over 40 years later, the lithium battery is still managing to chug along a little bit there. But yeah, that is the Minolta Disc7. To my mind, it's a very intriguing little camera. As I say, normally I wouldn't review a camera that I can't take shots on and show them to you, but this one, hopefully, you agree, is worth the exception to that. I mean, a built-in lithium battery, dedicated selfie functionality, optional selfie stick, built-in mirror so you can see yourself in it. It's worth looking at. It intrigues me to this day, it really does. And I almost wish disc film was still available and could still be processed so I could give it a go. But in this case, I can't. So there we go, the Minolta Disc7. If you found this interesting, please do hit the like button, and if you want to see more videos like this, please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified when new videos get released. Thanks very much everyone for watching. Take care. Bye.